Ivy's got a stencils laid out on the desk, screaming live with color. The vibe is the best. We're coloring with Ivy. The world comes alive, streaming on YouTube, Tuesdays and Fridays at 1 o'clock. Here we are. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing today? And watch the joy grow. That's right. Thank you, Gaming with Just Joe, for our awesome music that we can color to. I love this song. In a cosmic stream, every stroke she draws feels just like a dream. Everybody now, the world comes alive, streaming on YouTube, letting love thrive. Lives don't matter, just let it all flow. Peace in the colors, and watch the joy grow. Grab a seat, let your spirit be free. We don't judge anybody here on your coloring skills. We support each other, and we have a good time. Hello, Ambi. Hello, Mandy. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Nikki. Pass the turquoise. There we go. My chat is not wanting to work. Hang on. And the stream is the doorway, so come on in. There we go. Well, that'll work. It's a beautiful day for beautiful colors. Yes, it is, Laura. Hello and welcome in. It's good to have you here. Hello, Jay. JRA Games, everybody. He's the reason why we've got this beautiful page to work on today. I think it's a fitting summary to everything we've been doing lately. We're kind of gonna wrap up all the skills we've been working on over the past 6 weeks. We're gonna focus on them today, and we're gonna put it into action with this beautiful sunflower coloring palette. All right. Knock the music back just a hair so I don't feel like I'm shouting anymore. Get everything set up here. No problem, you. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yes, this is a page I printed because Jay sent it to me. Jay is the one who made this today, JRA Games. You can show him some love. Let me grab his channel. There is Jay's channel if you want to go show him some love and a thank you. And there is Gaming with Just Joe's channel. He's the one that provides us with all of our awesome music. Yeah, no problem, no problem. You can, yeah, looking forward to seeing your magic. No pressure, says Jay. No pressure at all. This is available on my Facebook page if y'all want to download it and print it yourself and color it yourself. But really, any sunflower picture will work for today's lesson. If you don't have a printer, just grab any sunflower picture you can find. The same principles will apply. Yeah, no pressure here at all. No pressure here at all. All right, sunflowers. As you all know, sunflowers are one of my favorite subjects to color. I got to get this out of my way or I'm going to hit it with my head. Hang on. Let me move that a little bit. All right. We'll work with that today. That'll work. I've been drawing and coloring sunflowers for many years. I've painted them. I've colored them. I have done them with chalk. I have done them with pencil. I have done them with marker. I have done them with watercolor. I have done them with colored pencils. I love sunflowers. I have a sunflower tattoo on my back even of a picture that I took. I took the picture to the tattoo artist and I said, I want exactly this, and here's where I want it, and he put it on me. That was 6 hours. I sat there for 6 hours and let an artist work on me. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I started my art journey in the late 90s. I had, in college, in the early 90s, I had a roommate who was an art major, and she got me hooked on art, you know, while she was doing her studies. I'd do some of the things with her, you know, different projects and everything, and that's what really got me interested in learning. Although I was not an art major, she was, so I learned a lot from her, and I went from there, so. No, it was 2 sessions, Nikki. It was a 6-hour original session and then a 2-hour follow-up. Yeah, I sat 6 hours on the first session for it. Isn't that crazy? That was only my second tattoo I'd ever gotten done too. So, and if I could have my whole back in sunflowers, I would do that. And of course, 2 frogs. I need 1 more frog yet on my other hip. I think I probably fell asleep at one point, you know. All right. So when I color a sunflower, this is my method. You can choose your own method, but this is what I find works for me. We've got 5 basic colors in a sunflower: yellow, orange, red, orange, brown, and green. On the types of sunflowers that I like, they're called autumn beauties. They have these red on these petals radiating out, looks like a fire. So these lessons can also be applied if you want to simulate doing fire. This is a good way to do it as well. And I always start off with my lightest yellow. A lot of people, you know, when they first start out coloring, they only pick one color. And as you can see here on my palette, I actually have 3 that you can classify just by looking at the pencils as yellow themselves. I've got a canary yellow, I have a lemon yellow, and I have a deco yellow. Deco is the lightest. Deco is not as popular as the other 2, and if you don't have deco, that's fine. Don't worry about, you know, the specific ones that I'm going with. If you have a light and a dark yellow, that's all you need. And what I do is I start by basing the color. So everywhere that I want yellow on this, with the light yellow. Which is going to take us a while because it's kind of complicated. So let me know what you all are working on. If I want to space white later on, I'm going to leave that white there. Well, this page is kind of a tan color, but I'm going to leave that light uncolored. I'm not going to put anything there. So this looks a lot like scribbling, and it is. You understand what scribbling is. You've done it for years and years and years since you were a kid. It's the first thing you learned how to do when you learned how to pick up anything. You scribbled. That's what we're doing here. You can do this. I promise you can. Today is also Finish It Friday. Did anybody bring some Finish It Fridays that they need to get finished? I do have some awesome work to show you later from Sherry. We'll do that at our 3 o'clock hour. Ambient is working on the whale shark in Fragile Worlds with Derwent Chroma Flows. I do not have any Derwent Chroma Flows because I can't pronounce them. No, I'm kidding. And sunflowers are unique in that they are flowers within flowers. Each dot that you see here, each little circular area, that is actually a flower up into itself. So you've got hundreds of these little mini flowers in the center. Yeah, it's the last Friday of the month. Yeah, Ambient Colors with Ivy. I love it. Yes, it is the last Friday, and that's the reminder to finish up your pieces. If you're doing a mermaid, hey, let's get those mermaids done. Mine is not done yet. That's what I'm going to be working on later if we finish this one. This is a good time to do it. Bring out those works in progress and get them done today. We're just reviewing the skills that we talked about in the last 6 weeks or so. Remember, hold your pencil different ways. You don't just always have to hold it like this, like you're writing. Mandy is working on World of Flowers. Awesome. Ambient was given a 36 set by my best friend, and this is my first time using them. Oh, how fun. I love sunflowers too, View. I do. Thank you for listening in. I really appreciate it. I know normally you go live right before I go live on Fridays, and I was like, gosh darn it, I'm running behind today. And I didn't get to see what you're working on. I apologize for that. So where we want it to be the lightest, remember we're going to leave those white highlights. We're not going to put any color there. Freedom begins where the forest bends. We're going back to the earth, back to the trees, breathing in the sunlight with the breeze. Less in our pockets, more in our soul, open our mind. Let freedom take hold. Back to the earth, back to the earth, back to the land. And in my world, this flower or this leaf down here has a little bit of reflective light down here, so we're going to put a little yellow on these leaves as well. They're a little bit on the leaves in the back here, a little bit on the stem. That's all going to be radiating that nice warm sunflower light, so we're going to indicate that with the lightest yellow that we've got. Hi Jane, how are you today? Good to see you again. Sherry is working on her mushroom picture. Awesome. Am I just coloring lines, leaving white like on the edge? Yes, it's here. Let me hold it up because it is kind of hard to see because it's very, very light. You can see the yellow is not solid. It is not everywhere. The edges and the tips here, I have left white or the color of the paper in this case. Can you see that now? Does that make sense a little bit better here? How close can I get it without blurring it? You see the white areas that I've left? I didn't make them solid yellow. I just scribbled some yellow on there. It's already starting to glow. And all we did was put down one color. Isn't that cool? We already got an interesting page going on. Awesome, awesome. Now, in my coloring world as well, these flowers in the middle have started to develop. So I'm going to sharpen my pencil because these are tiny areas. Thank you, Jay. And just in the very center here, we're going to put this lightish yellow. Yes, the white will be the highlight of the sun on the petals is my plan. Exactly. Exactly. You want to leave yourself, I call it room to breathe. You can always cover it up later, but you can't go back and lift it as easy as you can add color later. Lifting color is another issue altogether that I still want to do a lesson on, but that's more advanced than what we've been talking about. So we're not gonna focus on lifting tactics. We're gonna focus on preserving those whites first. All right, so in the middle here, we're gonna put a little bit just on the tippy tops of a few of these in the middle here. I'm just going to scribble it in. Again, we're not doing anything precise yet. We're still scribbling. We just started adding color. Precision comes later. Have fun with this part. And as we go out from the center, it's going to be darker. A sunflower opens up from the center out. So, you know, maybe quarter size here. We're going to throw on this lightest yellow. Just a little bit. Yes, have fun and get her down. Exactly, Jane, exactly. Hello, Calico, how are you today? All right, now we're going to go back in with the lemon yellow, and we're going to do the same thing. This time, we're not going to put the lemon yellow everywhere that we put the light yellow, or the deco yellow, all right? But we're still scribbling. All we're doing is darkening just a little bit, bringing it to life. We don't want to completely cover up the deco yellow. This is lemon. We don't want to cover up all of our lights. We're layering in the colors right now. It'll all come together later, trust me. I've done this about 1,000,000 times. All right, boom, done. We're going to go in here around that other and add a little bit of ring of this lemon yellow now. It is subtle but different. If you don't have multiple yellows, that's okay. Just use your same yellow. It'll be fine. We want everybody, you know, coloring and having fun. And in peace and love. Peace and love here, that's right. Everybody is welcome. Everybody can color. As I say, everybody is welcome around my campfire. I don't care who you are or what you believe or anything like that. We're all here to color together. That's what's important. Relaxing, having fun, finding support, enjoying the day. It is a beautiful day here today, by the way. It's about 78 degrees out there. The sun is shining. The sunflowers have been planted for the year. Hopefully in a couple of months here, I'll be getting some original photographs of them again. So there we go. So that, oh, I wish you could see it. You can see it's lighter in the center and we've got a darker ring developing around it. Right? Cool. Yes, Calico, what is your question? Calico is finishing the final touches of her dragons. Awesome. Ask away. That's what I'm here for. If you want to put a little bit of that lemon down here, you can do that too. It's not required, but you can. Not yet noon, and it's already 84 there. That is kayaking weather. What's my favorite texture on a flower or plant? My favorite to color is probably the stem, because it is fuzzy. How do you bring out fuzziness? Oh, 98 there. Oh, that's warm. "65 is your perfect temp." I like 65 to 70, to up to 75 if I'm outdoors, but if I'm kayaking, I want it above that 80-degree mark. All right, first kitty says hello. Say hello. Checking out our artwork. I call this one Baby. I had about 3 babies at one point in time. Oh. Well, I call all of them Baby in one way or another. Is my other baby. Other Baby. I had Baby and then I had Other Baby anyway, and Baby died. And this is Other Baby, so now Other Baby is now just Baby. It's complicated. I look after a pack of feral cats, if you didn't know. It's a very dry heat, no humidity. Oh, nice. I would rather have dry heat than humidity. Ouch, Calico, that is hot. Yeah, I went to New Mexico once in high school, believe it or not. I went there once for spring break. And I loved it. And they were like, you got to drink a lot. You got to drink a lot. And I'm like, oh, no. Dudes, I don't care if you're telling me it's 100 degrees, man. It's nice out here. It is not nice when it is 100 degrees in Indiana. All right, then take your, this is Canary Yellow that I'm using. And this is where it's really going to start to come to life. And this is where you can start to pinpoint exactly, okay, I want this part to be really yellow. And you'll just draw that right up as you're coloring. Where's my brightest yellow going to be? And that's where you can start to get picky. But again, I'm not doing anything too detailed. I'm just going in the direction that the petals grow. Just straight lines in the direction that they grow. That's it. I'm not doing any fancy strokes, just straight lines. Long road smile, looking mild, singing sweet to the radio dial. If I don't get there, it's alright. I got the stars and the dashboard light. There is nothing fancy about this, I promise. It is not complicated. You can do this. You know, we've talked about over the past several weeks about picking your colors and laying them with intention and the different strokes that you can use. And now then, of course, we're going to add in some of this darker yellow, just a tad bit in the center here. We'll be getting picky here in a little bit. Now is not picky. This is the method that I use to color everything, by the way. I go from the general to the specific. I don't get caught up in the details right away. If you get caught up in the details immediately, you're going to ruin your piece. Let it free flow. Alright, so we got our reflected light down here. I brightened that up a little bit. Now I'm going to go back in a little bit and focus particularly on every little petal here where I want it to go, where I want it to be the very, very brightest. And I'm going to map those areas out and put that bright, bright yellow down. And this is where you can get a little bit heavier handed. We're going to end up blending these later, and you want to make sure that you have plenty of pigment on your paper to be able to blend it. But you're still not jamming it down. You're still not breaking your tip or anything like that. You're just being a little bit more focused. Done. Oh, dear me, Calico. Calico's grandma takes care of 21 feral cats. Awesome. You have a Sassy and a Sassy Junior. Yeah. Sometimes you think, oh my gosh, how can I remember all these names? And right now we have 7 little ones. Seven kittens that were born this spring. They are about 5 weeks old now. They have just started eating real food and drinking water, but they're still nursing because they're still babies. And I don't know if they will all make it to adulthood or not. It's a toss-up. You know, they're feral. We will see. I give them basic medical care. I look after them. You have some news? What news do you have? Give your hand a break now. That's what we're doing. You know, when I put down the pencils and take a break, I'm over here, you know, stretching out my fingers and everything and rolling my shoulders. Especially after you've done heavy or detailed work, you want to make sure to do those exercises. Your grandma saw your cat in her back garden 3 days ago. That's good news. Fingers crossed. All right, now I work light to dark. And I didn't use any yellow ochre. I wasn't in the mood for yellow ochre. Yellow ochre is a great sunflower color, by the way, shade color, but we're probably not going to be using it today. So I picked out 4 oranges before I started because I didn't know for sure what color exactly I wanted to go with. And I think right now we're probably going to start off with some sunburst yellow. Isn't that an awesome name? It is more orange than yellow, which is why I classify it as an orange and not a yellow. Oh my goodness, around 14 kittens total in your barn right now. Oh my goodness. All right. Now what I told you is that on an Autumn Beauty sunflower, the lightest part is around the tips, and then it goes darker as we go down, yellow, orange, red. All right. So now we're going to add in some of that orange, and we're not going to make it go all the way up. We're gonna put it on about the lower 2/3 to 1/3. We're not going to put it in the tips. Just going to make it start glowing orange now. Again, with straight lines, that's all we're doing. Nothing complicated. Free, I got love, I got time, I got peace in this heart of mine. Let it flow, let it be. No one owns the air I breathe. That's right. So we're slowly darkening it up, even without covering every little square inch here. This is the joy of coloring. Tossing colors on the page. I could do this all day long, every day, by the way. I love coloring sunflowers. I can't say that enough. It is my favorite subject to color. I got time, I got peace in this heart of mine. They are so joyful to color. And maybe on a few of these back here, there's a little bit of orange poking through. Just let it be. And now we're going to pick a darker orange. Let's go with, do we want orange or do we want mineral or pale vermilion? Let's go with pale vermilion. Yeah, let's go with pale vermilion. Yeah, the heat makes me tired. I like milk with my chocolate, but that's just me. Alright, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, then we're going to put in a couple of stripes of this pale vermilion. Bring out the orange a little bit. I'm going to sharpen this up. On the shelf, gonna celebrate myself. There we go, and that's starting to pop out now. Got the joyful feeling shining through. Clap your hands and tap your feet. Again, we're not covering everything up. And we're just doing straight lines, pretty much. We're following the curve of the sunflower, but it's just a straight line. That's it. Just dab it in there. Is it important to do those underlayers? Absolutely, if you want your picture to glow. That's how you make a picture come to life, is letting those colors shine through. Colored pencils, remember, are transparent. You will see the underlying color, even if it's hard for you to see on screen. I promise you. If you pick it up and put it to your nose, you'll see the underlying layers. Boom, done. Looky here. All we've done so far is toss on color. That's it. Love is purring endlessly. It already looks realistic. It already has come to life. And we've just worked on the petals, really. You can do this. We got lemonade today, guys. By the way, it's summertime. Oh, it tastes so good on a hot day. All right. So as I said, you know, these kind of sunflowers are very dramatic. They've got red at the base of the petals, of the big petals. Poppy red. Again, we're just putting in stripes.
On a rainbow made of naps and yarn, she curls up safe in nature's arms. Every purr's a memory, and every cuddle sets us free.
And not every petal is going to be the same. That's what makes it fun and interesting. Start your strokes at the base of the sunflower petal. Color up and out, not down and in. It makes you feel like there's the real striations in there, or lines in that sunflower petal. And you're not covering everything up. You're leaving space for those other colors to also shine through. My bad. It'd be fine.
Feeling just right, like the world agrees. We don't need much, just rhythm and soul. A little fresh air and a record on the road. Like a slow jam.
I got a fly bothering me. I hate that. All right. This poor poppy red pencil had an issue. The entire core came out, and I had to super glue it back in. That's why the tip on this one was weird. All right. That's not the other red that I want. I'm going to add in a little bit of permanent red. And this is where it helps to have a sharper pencil. You're now coloring on top of many layers of color. The further along you go, the sharper you want your pencil. The more detailed you get, the sharper you want your pencil. This is why. We talked about it earlier in the series, but this is why you do it. Fly, go away. I had 2 fly strips this morning. I've got the door open, so of course all the flies want to come in.
I was drifting down a back road, colors in the sky, when a honeysuckle breeze came swirling and whispered me inside. Found a campfire circle glowing, folks with bells upon their feet, playing rhythms for the sunrise, making nighttime feel complete. It's a honeysuckle gypsy jam, where the wild hearts all go roam. Let the blues melt in the jazz, let the night become your home. Spin the world between your fingers, feel the moonlight on your hands, lose your name and keep the rhythm in that honeysuckle gypsy jam.
Maybe a little back there.
There was a barefoot queen of stardust with a tambourine of gold, laughing like the whole world seemed
I like that. I don't want this one. I wanted a different one. Hello, Black Widow.
about the future. Don't go digging in the past. Let your
I want here. Oh, this will work.
and let your troubles
Ha ha ha.
It's a honeysuckle gypsy jam, where the wild hearts all go wrong. Let the blues melt in the jazz, let the night become your home.
Oh, nope, I'm not doing watercolor right now. I'm doing colored pencil right now.
Lose your name and keep the rhythm.
This is on my Facebook page if you want to download, print it off.
Gypsy jam.
All right, this is Crimson Red. Now we're going to bring the drama. We're bringing in the drama llama with some Crimson Red. Plum, 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 plum. Now you can get picky.
People climb through the treetops, baseline moving like a slow riverbed.
And you want this just at the little bottom bit.
Where the night begins again. Morning painted all the
And this one needs to go on. You're probably going to have to press fairly firmly.
but that gypsy queen kept dancing.
You're going over several layers of color at this point.
Road is only borrowed every
Again, I'm not saying jam your pencil on the page. That is not what I am saying.
giving, and remember how to dance in the
But now we're not so loosey-goosey anymore.
where the wanderers souls belong. Up the blues drift into jazz. Let your heartbeat write the song.
This is starting to put in details on the petals. These are the details.
On your hands, 'cause the night still sings forever in that honeysuckle gypsy jam.
Oh, fly, come on. Quit bothering me. He's landing, I have a tank top on, and he's landing on my back and driving me bananas. He's about ready to get sprayed. This is where a sharp pencil comes in handy. Again, you're not trying to obliterate everything that's there.
She danced with the wind before she had a name.
And these are just short strokes that I'm doing.
Dressed up in shame. Braided hair with dandelion gold. And sang to the sky
Like it never got old. I am my mother's freestyle soul. We sing with enthusiasm, not accuracy here.
where the river
Someone I enjoy that sings with accuracy is Travis Yee. He has an awesome new song out, by the way. It's called Prove 'Em Wrong. And I so wish I had his permission to play that song for you guys today, but go look it up on YouTube. If you've ever felt like you do not belong, this song is for you, and I love it. He's got a beautiful voice that you will be surprised with. Through the old screen door, I am my mother's freestyle soul. Welcome back, you. Singing is good for the soul, whether you're good at it or not. Now lives in me. Now look at the pretty sunflower that we have. Oh, let me bring it over here a little bit. Not that far. I am my mother. Oh, no, hold it still. Looky there. How fun is that, right? All right, where'd it go? One moment. Did I leave it in the house again? Yes, I did. All right, hang on. I cannot believe I did that. Thought I sure did. Oh well. One second, guys. Sorry about this. All right. Ugh. That fly wouldn't leave me alone, so I had to cover up my back so he'd quit bothering me. All right. So now we got some cool looking basic sunflower petals. Nikki is working on a peony style flower that, if it turns out as good as it's looking now, I'm looking forward to showing it off. Awesome. No problem, Ambient. Oops, no problem whatsoever. Now, before we do anything else with the petals, we're gonna let them sit there. We're gonna let them marinate for a while. We're not done with them, but we'll come back to them, okay? Now we're gonna work on the leaves that are around the sunflower itself. And I'm gonna start off with lime peel. Lime peel is a great green. And I'm going to sharpen it up because we've got some smaller areas to do. And some of these around the outside are petals, some of them are leaves. The sunflower's got the front, and then the back of the sunflower, it has this head of leaves that's rounded. And they're overlapping one over the other. And they're really cool, and they curl up and around the petals. All right? So on those, we're going to throw some basic lime peel. Like I said, some of these could be petals, but hey, if I put green on it, we're turning them into leaves. The leaves generally, when you're looking at a picture, the leaves generally have a longer point to them than the petals, and that's how you decipher, well, what's a petal and what's a leaf. And this is a partial grayscale picture. I don't want to obliterate the textures that are there. I want to work with them. So we're going to start with a little bit of this lime peel back here. Again, real simple. Nothing I do is too complicated that you can't do it. I promise you that. You can do this. We just scribbled it on there. And we'll make this one a little leaf. And we won't make that one. All right. And we're going to make this one. That's now a leaf. Oops, that's not a leaf. My bad, it'll be all right. All right, then down here on the leaves themselves, we're going to throw on a little bit of this lime peel. Just little back and forth strokes. Again, we're not to the detailed stage yet. This is just the, really first layer of color. We're going to leave a little bit of white highlights over here. Remember, you can always darken, but you cannot lighten as easily. Lighting or lifting a color is an advanced technique. We're not there yet. Learn to leave your highlights before you learn to lift. It is way easier to darken things up than it is to lighten them. We talked about lighting in the last 6 weeks. Thank you, Jay. We talked about lighting in the last 6 weeks. And in our basic lighting session, we talked about picking a light source and sticking with it. And for me, that is always upper left. My light is always, in general, right up over here, vaguely somewhere. I'm not a dramatic colorist. So my light source is kind of over here. Good enough for me. I'm here to have fun. We're not putting anything in the Louvre today. We're just coloring a beautiful sunflower. All right, that looks good enough. Don't cover up your yellow. Kiwi green in the Kalura has become one of my favorite colors for greenery. Ooh, I don't have that color. I like the sounds of it though. If you want to pop a little chartreuse on here, which is a little bit brighter green, right by the yellow, you can do that now. Blend the lime peel and the yellow together with chartreuse. That's why I didn't put the chartreuse down yet. In case y'all are wondering why I started with a darker green instead of going truly light to dark. This is why. I wanted that lime peel down here to blend it with the yellow. And a little bit over here as well. I'm using the chartreuse now as a bridge or a blend between lime peel and yellow. And smoothing it out. There we go. Done. Let me hold it up so you can see. See, now we have definite lighter areas. We have our reflected light from the sunlight and the sun petal, or the sunflower petals. You see what I'm talking about there? Similar to an olive. Nice. All right, next up I'm going to come in. Oh, speaking of olive, I didn't grab olive. Ah! How could I leave olive out? You're right, I want olive. My poor little olive. All right, but next up we're going to go in with some moss green. We're going to add a few darks to those petals. And we're doing it in a similar fashion to how we did the petals. We're going darker at the base and lighter as we go out. Where items overlap each other, it's going to be darker. We talked about this. Every time an item overlaps another item, the item's color is going to get darker. It's easier for the sunlight to reach the tips than it is lapping it. No price on the hillside, no price on the rain, just the sky wide open and rhythm in the grave. There's a river in my veins, and it's calling out my name, flowing steady, flowing free. All right, a little bit like that, right? All right, now here on the stem, we've got 1,000,001 little fine fuzzy hairs. The stems on a sunflower are fuzzy. They got these prickly things on them. Make little dots, little short dashes. Where do those grow? There's about a bazillion of them. Helps if you have a sharper pencil to do this point, this part. Thank you. Yeah, live, Olive, live. We're going to put a little bit of that moss green here in the folds of the leaf. Along the veins.
Slide on in. Sun on the water paddle dip slow. Little red kite drifting with the cattails grow. Ripples stretch out like a lazy grin. Oh, I lake just pulling me in. Life jacket hanging up on shoulder strap. Granola crumbs in my day pad flap. No rush clock, no place to
Where an item bends or folds, it's going to be darker.
just dragonflies and a breeze on me. Let it drip, let it sway. No hard edges in the day. If the world spins fast somewhere, it ain't spinning here.
Where an item overlaps another item. Where those two items meet, it's going to be darker. And to me, this leaf has a little bit of a cut or a fold in it right there. So it's going to be darker in that area. Over here, it's going to be a little bit darker. We can add more of that moss green here. Underneath an item is going to be darker. The one that's away from the sun or from your light source is going to be darker.
Back at home on the woven rug, two soft kittens in a sleepy parlor. One bed at my crayon box, one curl tight in the wool sock knot. Paper spread on the hardwood floor, sun spills roll through the open door. Purple trees and an orange sea don't gotta look like reality. Lines don't have to stay inside. Let the colors take a ride. If the sky was to be green,
That's cool with me. Yeah, if the sky wants to be green in your world, that's cool with me.
take your time, color out.
Take your time, color outside the lines. We already did that by putting in all the fuzzies. I love our music.
Tiny paws on a sketchbook page, little scratch marks.
Oh, you guys would have no idea how many paw prints I have covered up that you have no idea ever existed.
You don't need a graduate.
I eventually learned to shut my coloring books, but still, occasionally it happens where the cats with the muddy paw prints get on my page and I have to end up covering it up and fixing it. And trust me, that's way harder than lifting color. That's a joke. Alright, there we go. That's good enough for me. I like that. Pardon me. Olive's come to play. Olive lives in the darkest darks. Where items overlap or where the sun doesn't shine. Joe, I don't want any jokes. I don't want those jokes about where the sun don't shine. See, you don't even have to say the joke anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm in a very good mood today. It's been a long, tough week with the book. Trying to get it finished up for everybody. I needed something good and relaxing to do today. And sunflowers always, always, always put me in a good mood.
Afternoon drifting across the room.
They are my favorite thing by far to color.
Red and gold and ocean sand.
Then boom, boom, down the hallway for a little while. Meet at the door. I'm a get friend and I'm trouble again. Mandy, my Mandy, my Mandy, my Mandy. My best friend in the universe. I love you. Sunshine, lollipops, rainbows, everything is wonderful. That's right.
Love scribbles its own design.
Another careful prints and coloring. That's what we're doing today. I'm in such a good mood. Alright, the darkest darks are going to live along the edges and where anything overlaps.
Trying to shade what I can't quite say. Pressing colors into the day.
Now's where you can start to get picky.
A whisker switching tail held high.
Now is where you can start to do details.
Little bandit strolling by.
How much exactly of the sleep is going to be dark? Notice I didn't say we're going to put in some shadows. I said we're just making it darker. Shadows come later. Some people like to do the shadows first. I do not. But I do have a whole lesson on doing the grise like that, or the grise, doing the shadow first under painting. If you prefer that method, the Artistic Biker shows it every day. That is his preferred method. He has a show every day of the week at 6:30 in the morning Eastern Time, 5:30 a.m. Texas time, which is where he lives. And lordy, that's early for me. That's usually when I'm sleeping good. But he always puts the shadows in first. So if you want to learn how to do that, I suggest going to watch him because he's really good at it. Both methods are valid. One is not better than the other. They're just different methods. That's just fun. That's just fun. Let it cat paw prints and coloring. You'll find in coloring there's a lot of things that people do differently that they try to claim this is the only or the best way. Raspberries on them. I don't believe that. Yes, exactly. Exactly. There are different methods and processes, but no rights or wrongs. There are no absolutes. There is no, you must do it this way. I don't like people like that. I share what I enjoy. I even share methods I don't enjoy doing just so y'all can learn. What? You do things you don't like? Yes, I do. How are we going to learn otherwise, you know? I mean, I've been doing this for 30 years, and I still say I learn something new every day. And all I'm doing is sharing what I learned. Although I will say, if you want to work dark to light, more power to you and good luck. I, however, find it much easier to work light to dark, especially with colored pencils. There are some other mediums where it behooves you to work dark to light. Really don't recommend it in colored pencils, okay? There's your warning. But you do you. I promise you I won't yell at you. Alright, that just means that soon we're going to have a lifting class so you guys can believe me when I show you. A Fix My Oopsies class. Let's get the book done first before we tackle that, though. If everything goes right, if I get my butt in gear, I will have the book finished this weekend. I've only got a couple more pages to finish up, so. Gypsy soul, I am too. You have lots of oopsies. Howdy, Joe. Good to see you again. Joe is the one who makes all of our wonderful music here. So you can thank him for the awesome music. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't have cool music to color to. He made every one of these songs that we're listening to today. Well, okay, I helped on one and Nikki helped on another, but still, it was only because Joe put it together for us. If it weren't for him, we would not have this cool music. Alright, I like that. You thought I forgot about the center, didn't you? Ah, joke's on you. We ain't done with the center yet. We ain't done with any of it yet. Alright. Around the edge here gets to be a combination of dark green and dark brown. Some of it are these little seeds, some of it is the space in between the seeds, some of it is the greenery from the background showing through. Green ochre is an awesome color to add in at this point. I love this color. So, on this we're going to start by filling in some of these little areas like this. Throwing in a little bit of green ochre.
Old man Carter with silver hair, feet straight, cats on the courthouse stairs, said he wants
helps to fill in those little bits and bobbles of space in between the petals here and the head. Okay? It's one of those little touch-up things that I do that I think helps make the difference between an okay piece and one where you go, oh wow, you know, when you're done. It's in you and it's in me. Every day is a blessing. Every day is. Release. Find your rest in a little peace. And that's what I hope. I hope whenever I comes here, you can forget about your troubles or talk about them. You know, sometimes we do talk about our troubles. And just find a little peace in your day. It's okay to put things down from your past and let them go, you know. You don't have to carry that weight forever. All right, there we go. Just a little bit. Hold a hand instead of a grudge, ain't that right? Pass it around. Pour it like water on thirsty ground. Love your neighbor, let grudges go. Live your pace, steady and slow. Life is a blessing, can't you see? It's in you. Forgive, forgive, release. Find your rest in a little peace. Oh. This is my favorite. Is a blessing, let it be. You know, we don't always have the perfect weather. We don't always have the perfect health. We don't always have life the way we want it to be. But you know what? You can find the good in every day. All right. Now, these little bits and bobbles here are not just yellow. As they age, they start to turn brown. They go from a green to a yellow to a brown. And then the white seeds pop out at the end after the brown heads of the flowers have popped out. We're going to put a little bit of the lightest brown that we've got in here now. And in this case, my lightest brown is light umber. We're going to start to fill in some of the spaces. We're going to give some shape to these items in the center here. Paper cup trembling in the console. Black top humming on the wall outside. Cool air rolling through the open side. Didn't know what I Again, this is where you can start getting picky. These are tiny spaces. And they don't need much. White blue stretch above me, the slow sway of the pine wind in the pine, calling low and sweet, the river running silver where the ridge in the valley meet. No more rush, no more ground, just dirt beneath my feet. Found my steady, found my still in the cool green deep. Oh, in the vine. And by the time the white seeds start popping out where you can see the sunflower petals on the outside have started to wilt and curl, okay? And we're obviously not at that stage in the growth of the sunflower. Drink up coffee on a campfire, great ass on my jeans, didn't check the date. And since our light source is up here, the further we get away from it, the darker it's going to be. And a sunflower head is like a dome, okay? The high point is in the center, and it curves down toward the petals. So this is actually the tallest area as you're looking at the item, okay? And then the sun is coming this way, so this area over here is naturally going to be darker. It's away from the sun. It's shaded in part by that higher part in the center, okay? So we're going to bring this brown out this direction.
Now I can breathe.
I know now I'm getting picky about the details. I'm telling you why I do the things the way that I do them.
Thought I'd find it in a corner office view.
This is what Jay wanted to see.
In a crowded bar where the ceiling shook it too. But the louder
But these are the things that go through my head every time I color a picture. Is I can see the hundreds of sunflowers over my lifetime that I have grown, that I have colored, that I have enjoyed.
No more proving, no more rain.
We're gonna put a little bit over here.
Boots in the gravel, breath in my lungs, under a tall straight pine. Oh, wind in the pine. This piece is mine. Wind in the pine.
And if you want to do a flat color effect on your sunflower, you can do that. Many, many sunflowers in the world are created with a flat effect, meaning that there's no direct sunlight. If you look here, there's, on my sleeves, there's no real direct sunlight, even on my, even on the pattern on my sleeves. There is no sharp highlight. There is no shadow. It's a flat effect. Flat effect is what beginners usually start with, but as you can see, this is a commercial item that I'm wearing. Even, there is validity to flat effect coloring. Thank you, Ambient. Yes, there is a lot going on because it's a flower within a flower. These are actually technically not called petals, by the way. They're called something else, and I can't recall the word at the moment. Man, that's when I wish the artistic biker was here. He'd tell me what they are. The actual petals of a sunflower are on right here in the center. But they're so teeny tiny you can't really see them unless you get your nose right up to the sunflower. Flowers grow, hey now, don't you see? The only thing we're young is liberty. Alright, so we're going to drop some of this in here. Getting darker as we go down. I like that. Oh, sorry about that. Told you I was going to hit that camera about 50 times today. Now, where this is closer to the sun, it's going to be warmer. Our warmer colors are your yellow, orange, red. So on that side, we're going to add a orange brown called sienna brown. Yeah, they're bright, but they don't have a direct light source. They're flat. For the most part, that is a flat color. There is no direct light source. You don't see highlights on it. You don't see deep shadows. It's a flat effect. most sunflowers on decorations, yeah, are that way. They don't get into the great detailed of the highlights and the shadows. They don't make them that dramatic. It's not actually, you know, a super sunshiny day. Hang on, let me pull something up real quick. The only thing we own is liberty. This is one of my sunflower photos. That is taken in direct sunlight. You can see you've got highlights here. Sun's coming from that way, by the way. In the picture, it's coming from that way onto the petals. Because it's later in the day, it creates the deeper shadow down here where there's another sunflower blocking part of the sun from coming in. This is in the shadows. Yeah, we could sit here and look at sunflower photos all day long. Okay. Literally. Oops, that's all I got on here. Okay, not that one. This one is a flat effect. This has no direct sunlight. This was an overcast day. I took this one for reference. This one here, the sun was coming in. This is my favorite, by the way, I've ever taken of a sunflower. The sun was up over my right shoulder, coming in. Up over my shoulder, hitting these leaves. And this was a photograph that caused me to fall in love with sunflowers that were of the autumn beauty variety. You can see the backs of the petals have a lot of red in them. And the sun coming in and highlighted that yellow at the base right there. Isn't that cool? I love this photo. This is my favorite photo. Here you can really see the pricklies on the stem. Look at all those fuzziness. Some say she ought to take one straight line. Trade out a question for a 9-to-5 time. She smiled and handed them back their plane. Does it help looking at some real pictures? I hope it does. I hope it helps explain the light source. These little kittens come from her sleep. Listens close when the tired heart screams. Let's see here. When the rain comes down and the road runs mud. Oops. She stands her ground like a rooted bud. If she stumbles once on uneven ground, she gets back up without a sign. Out in the open air, up in the open chilling air. She bends with the wind when the weather turns hard. Still finds a I mean, literally, I have taken thousands and thousands and thousands of photographs. I tried to count the number of sunflower photos I have taken one year, and I got up to over 3,000 before I stopped counting. So, every stray dog and wandering soul finds a little peace in her stay. Yeah, literally, this is my favorite subject. Oh, here's a good one. Ah, you know how hard that was to do. Yeah, I could look at sunflower pictures all day long, okay? Anyway, back to what we're doing here. So now it makes sense when I say I really see because I've done it. I've taken 1,000 photographs, you know? Oh, I love that, Laura! Whoop, 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 whoop. Laura says, my favorite subject, too, between you and a friend of mine who used them as her wedding flower. I became obsessed. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to put a little bit of a warmer brown on these ones. And that's with sienna. Now we're back on track. It's a subtle difference. If you don't have sienna, it's okay. If you only have one brown in your collection, it's okay. You know what you can add? You can add a little bit of orange on here to make your brown more orange or warmer. You can take your brown and add a little bit of orange to it. That'll warm it right up. She's painting her own back to the tall grass, drawing every turn by hand. Boy, today I feel like with these hundreds, I feel like I'm doing everyone by hand. Trouble talks behind her. She just lets it pass on through. She's living life and easy with the wide world in you. All right. It's a very subtle difference, but you know I can be picky like that because it's my page. And if you actually look at sunflowers as they're growing, this center here, in a real one, spirals one way and then it spirals the other, and they interlock. And they make these little perfect diamond shapes. It's really cool to look at. She's painted her own path through the tall grass, on every turn by hand. All right, what we just put down there, we're going to start to darken up a little bit. I'm going to start with some chocolate because it's become one of my favorite browns. If trouble talks behind her, she just lets it pass on through. Around the edges here, we're going to put a little bit more chocolate. Maybe she'll hit west tomorrow. Time is it? Maybe she'll 2:30. All right. Either way, the road keeps going. Anywhere she wanders me. She's painted her own path through the tall grass, drawing. These are just little circles. Laying down a road through the open fields, right across this wonderland. If trouble talks behind her, she
just lets it pass on through. She's living light and easy, the wide world in you. Just a brush of road in the morning, and the freedom she can. Dust on the windshield, gravel in the breeze. Mama's old Chevy humming through the trees. Sun coming up on a two-lane bend, coffee in a jar and the radio again. Mama's laughing with her elbow out the door, saying, son, this road's what driving's for. Gravel pops under worn-out tires, wind through the weed and the fence line wide. She taps the wheel to the rhythm of the band, says, ain't a better life than this open land. It's me, Mama, and dirt roads rolling along, old AM playing a lonesome song. Windows down, dust in our clothes, just me, Mama, and dirt roads. No clock to mind, know where we gotta go. Laughing while the tall grass bends.
All right.
Slow, just a small town.
Your eyes are probably starting to go, ooh, yes.
Mama and dirt road.
Oops. Ah.
She points out fields where she ran as a kid, creek bank rocks where the county.
Sorry, guys, I'm working on it.
Tells me stories about a flatbed stage where folks stomp boots on a summer day.
All right, you see what we got going on so far? Here, there we go.
Cattle look up as we roll on past. She says, son, remember when life runs fast. These roads are where
It's not an even color.
it's me, Mama, and dirt road rolling along.
That's what brings life to it, okay?
Windows down, dust in our clothes, just me, Mama.
We're not done yet, though.
No clock to mind, know where we gotta go. Laughing while the tall grass bends slow. Just a small town boy where the red clay shows.
Yes! Oh, I love dandelions.
Dirt road, she passed the dash of that faded ride.
I love dandelions so much I made a painting. I sent it to my best friend. We have matching dandelion tattoos. She's got some more embellishments around hers. And I know it's upside down, but just imagine it the other way. But that's how much I love dandelions.
Windows down, dust in our clothes, just me.
Dandelions make a wish. Dreams can come true.
Laughing while the tall grass bends.
One breath, one moment, one breath, one breath, one moment, one step. I can talk today.
Me, Mama, and dirt roads, grass
Yes, I love our tattoos.
trees grow, just me, Mama,
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Little bits at a time. Okay. It's not a poppin' page without some darks, right? Now, just like we did on the petals and just like we did on the leaves, we got to do it to the center now. We got to throw in a little bit more dark. Items can be three-dimensional without having a direct light source. That is why I explain that shadows are different than shading.
Circle of friends,
Okay?
tall dry grass, notebook,
We're going to put in some darks now. This makes the head, that final roundness on the head. This is dark brown that I'm going to use, okay?
Coloring slower, the paper bends. Laughter cuts through the quiet air. No one's rushing anywhere. Long summer nights by campfire glow, sketching out places we might never go. Coloring skies in purple and gold, telling our stories the way they're told. No plans, no rules, just pass the page.
It's very important to understand the difference between shading and shadows. These have shading. You know, there's yellow and orange. There's a dark brown, there's a lighter brown, there's an orange. Shades. They don't have shadows.
Coloring trees with a careful hand, like color footprints in the sand.
We're putting in the last shades of color.
Smiles and colors we keep.
It's going to be darker around the edges.
But we stay right here. Every second's crystal clear. Long summer nights by campfire glow, sketching out places we might never go. Coloring skies in purple and gold, telling our stories the way they're told. No plans, no rules, just pass the page. Every line feels like we don't age. If this ain't freedom, I don't know what is. Just us and a moment like this.
Okay, I'm going to sharpen this up a little bit. In between all of these little mini seeds here is a space. That space needs to be darker. Yeah.
Long summer nights by campfire glow, sketching out places we might never go. Coloring skies in purple and gold, telling our stories the way they're told. No
This is detailing. This is putting in that nitpicky stuff that's going to make it pop.
Color pencils in a worn out.
This is what takes patience.
We'll come back and
Color again. Some days I have more patience than I have others. That's the way it goes. But look, suddenly we've got all these little individual seeds that are starting to pop out.
There's a place folks don't reach anymore.
That poor black pencil.
Where the land of neglected colored pencils stay. In a pile of almost used and forgotten days. I was number 200, jet black sleek. Top of every sketch, critics call me unique. Did portraits, outlines, dragons with flair. Till ivy dropped me once, I vanished somewhere. Rolled past rulers under glue, past a snap-colored pencil, missing its hue. Down to the bottom of a drawer, nobody checked. With colors folks buy but never select. In the land of neglected colored pencils, we wait off, slightly worn down by time and by fate. And I'm sitting there thinking, I used to be bold. Now I'm the pencil that turned to gray, living with colors they threw away. Used to be sharp, now I'm worn and slow, from midnight dark to a softer tone. I used to define every line they trace, now it's much like a ghost you can't quite place. If someone would pick me, I still could say, I've got a little bit left in gray. There's a teal that complains it was too specific, a beige that insists it was always terrific, a lion that's loud but nobody agrees, and a silver that flakes if you breathe too deep, a pink that's too bright, a brown that's ignored, a gold that sheds dust every time it's scored.
You actually feel bad for the colored pencils listening to this song. All right. Now you can see the difference between this side and this side.
Now I'm the pencil that turned to gray, living with colors they threw away. Used to be bold on a brand new page. Now
Thank you, Ambient.
I used to be picked at the
Amazon, the cold gardening sleeves.
full gray. I may not dazzle, I may not shout, but I fill the spaces they leave out. So open that drawer, don't turn away. There's magic hiding in hollow gray. Still got a point, just born with age. Still got a moment, still on the page.
We're moving you out of the way a little bit. Let's get down here. You're in my way. You see that all right? All right. My neck was getting a cramp in it. This is the part that takes patience. Putting in little details like this. And a lot of people don't get this far on their page. And that's fine. If you don't like doing the details, don't do them. But that's what makes pages pop, is putting in the little details. Most people stop with just basing their page. Flat color on, done. Boom, on to the next. That's fine. Very valid way to color. But this right here is my favorite. I love adding the million details so much that I could spend days just detailing stuff. Okay, that's my favorite part, is starting to put in these little details. That's why I don't get as many pages done as other people, because I'm busy working on details. You're like never before. One breath, one moment, one step at a time. And on the edge right now, thinking you'll never figure it out. I promise you. If you can't decide whether it's worth it or not, it is. Even on the hard days, life is worth living. Follow your dreams always. And you get there one breath, one moment, one step at a time. That is my motto. That is what is on the painting. That is what is tattooed on my best friend's arm that I still need to get done. She's actually got those words tattooed on. One breath, one moment. Started with a phone and a dream in my head, but I didn't get here just me. I had voices that stayed when mine was gone, gave me the strength to carry. Well, that's talking about all of you guys who give me encouragement every day. By my side, and I'm still moving forward, still taking the climb. One breath, one moment, one step at a time. I love this version. I love that version. Joe made two versions of the song. I loved them both so well. I couldn't pick one, so we listened to them both. Ah. Down, but my pulse said go, so I worked every chance, even moving slow. Didn't have a mind, spark in my chest, every doubt, every fear I put up to the test. Laura says the details are what make your pictures look the most real. I want to work on details more. Yes, exactly. All right, Joe, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful day. To touching the climb, I'll be right here, can you hear that roar? Alright, so one step at a time. It is the details that make the difference. All right, these ones need to be a little bit darker.
Out of nowhere, like a knock on my door, came voices I didn't know. I was waiting for y'all, saw something I couldn't see. Spoke life into dust, brought it back to me. I showed up strong when I couldn't stand. I reached through the dark and you took my hand, and then came laughed loud and unplanned. Woke up a part of me I didn't understand. Every joke, every spark you gave, lit up the pieces I tried to save. When I lost my voice, when I lost my way.
Y'all were the reason I chose to stay. That's right. Barely surviving the ultimate climb. I'll be right here. Can you hear that roar? Like never before. One moment, one step at a time.
If you're standing at the edge right now, thinking you'll never
Figure it out.
take one breath, don't look too far. You don't need wings, just a beating heart, and you don't have to walk alone. Even if it starts that way at home, there's a light that finds you in the night, in the most unexpected light.
One breath, one moment, one step at a time. All right. Put your pencil down for a minute. Shake out your hands. I say that because one step at a time. One step. We're gonna be blasting these songs when. Oh, by the way, everybody, Laura is my kayaking partner. Her and I usually go out several times during the summer. We're going to be blasting this one over the water this year. Every time you walk by my side and I'm still moving forward. All right. You just sent me a picture of the mushroom. Awesome. Yes, here in a couple minutes we're going to look at those. Ow. Stretch out, everybody. I'm working out a cramp. I got too far into the details and wasn't paying attention to myself. All right, I need one more color. One step at a time. Where's Whiskey Creek? I haven't seen Whiskey Creek yet today. And we haven't had any trains go by today yet either. Is he hogging them all to himself? There we go. All right, super sharp. That's right. Yes, I'm hoping for next week. You said you have training Tuesday, Wednesday? Did I read that right? I'm thinking maybe Thursday.
When I was young, girl, your days ain't painted by numbers done. She handed me a wooden case with dusty colors.
All right, a little bit of espresso.
Now the highway twists and bends. Some roads lose you, some roads mend. But every mark your hands put down turns bare white walls into your town. Some folks wait for the world to choose. Some folks wear somebody else's shoes. Life is your canvas, grab your pencil and brush. Mix every bruise with
Laura is a teacher, so when she tells me she understands my teaching, I love it. Hello, Rumpelstiltskin. Awesome. Well, let's try for Thursday then. I'm planning on getting the kayaks out and getting them cleaned up this weekend.
So man by the county
so let's plan for next Thursday.
Selling postcards, folding chairs. You said every wrinkle on my
Whoop, 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 whoop.
face from learning how to leave a trace. Children talking parking lots, drawing suns with crooked dots. Nobody told them lines were wrong. That's why their pictures still feel strong. Ain't no rule for the way you grow. No perfect shade that you gotta know.
Laura and I also color in person on occasion. But we usually kayak and campfire. Thank you. Awesome, awesome. I appreciate that. Yep. Laura teaches the kids, and I tend to teach the adults. Although I do have some kids that come by. And if you don't understand how I'm explaining it one way, I will explain it 5 ways to Sunday until you understand it. And I don't mind being asked the dumb questions that you're afraid to ask anybody else. You can feel free to ask me if there's anything about coloring you don't understand.
Mix every bruise with a little bit of trust. Slash your laughter in the corners you can reach. Paint it loud, paint it kind, paint it beautiful for me. Paint the morning gold and red. Paint good memories.
All right, now if you notice, I just used the darkest dark down here.
Leave your colors where they'll stay.
I bet you don't. I bet you were on the run all the time. Now, at this point, we have a beautiful picture. Do we not? Let's make it pop. How do we make it pop? All right. We're now going to come in with that deco yellow, or I'm sorry, with the canary yellow, with our bright yellow. All right. We're going to start blending some of these areas together. Our goal here is to add just a little bit more yellow and blend all the reds and the oranges together. That's what we're starting to do. And at this point, when you're putting the color down, it should feel very, very smooth under your pencil tip. It should feel more like you're gliding on the page. And these are just back and forth simple strokes, nothing else. Okay? Maybe a little bit more on that one back there. blending and refining. This is where it helps to have a blunt point or a rounded point. You don't want this super sharp. If you put super sharp on your page on the petals at this point, you're going to start lifting the color up rather than laying it down. So you want to keep that point rounded or blunt. Right now at this moment we don't need super sharp, or we're just going to scratch it all up. You know, have you ever played with those kind of sheets where you scratch it off and underneath there's color? Yeah, that's the effect that you'll get right now. So we don't want that at the moment. We want to blend these colors together instead. This is where I think it goes from coloring to a painterly effect, is when you do this step right here. All right, oop, 3 o'clock. All right, everybody stretch your arms. Put the pencils down for a few minutes. You gotta go, get a drink, go get a drink. If you need to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Get up, stretch your legs. Go away, fly. Grab a snack. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Maybe get me some more lemonade. And then we're gonna look at what everybody sent me this week. And then we'll get back to finishing this page. Take 5 minutes or so, roughly. Get a drink, get a snack, stretch your arms out. We'll be right back. a cosmic stream. Every stroke she draws feels just like a dream. We're coloring with ivy. The world comes alive. Streaming on YouTube. Let it love thrive. Lies don't matter. Just let it all flow. Peace in the color. And watch the joy grow. am back. Sorry about that, everybody. Minor emergency to attend to. Yeah, I heard the train go by as I was inside. Whew. That was funny. I had just said a few minutes ago we hadn't heard the train yet today. You know, there are certain people in life that are dumber than a box of crayons, and that's insulting to the crayons. Tell you what. Sherry has had a chance to get settled in a bit and get some coloring done. Oh, you don't even want to know what he did yet. I'll tell you later. And this is Sherry's picture that she did from the mystical lands of Utana. This is her Elvenshire. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I hope so too, Sherry. Anyway, this is Sherry's. As y'all know, she moved from coloring room. Finally got the coloring room set up and good to go. So now she's back to coloring again. That's another reason why we had a light day today, because I know there are things Sherry wants to work on. And I didn't want to do anything too involved to allow Sherry some breathing room after her big move. I love that she has her coloring room all set up. That makes me happy. She's back to coloring. And here's what she's working on today. She has started on the house for the wee folk. Cute. I love this. I'm digging it already. See to infinity over there. That's the live stream. Let's see. What else do I have? Not sure if I have anything else this week. Let me see. Did we share this one? I don't think Helene is here. But there is Helene's in the note. Please paint my mushroom house before I move in. Right?
Freedom begins where the forest bends.
Let me see here.
We're going back to the earth, back to the trees, breathing in the sunlight with the breeze. Let's in our pockets, pouring our souls and our minds. Let's take hold back to the earth, back to the earth, back to the land, free in the heart, free in the hand, peace in the middle, sky up above. Living with nature, living with love.
We shared those. We shared those. Oh, here, in case you missed it from last Thursday, Join us on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central for the Artistic Biker Live. I made that up last week. And then he couldn't come on last week. He was having back spasms. So I went online on his place. And I colored some strawberries. Well, I drew and painted some strawberries. Some strawberries. That's what I did last Thursday. Last night then, I'm going to put that down. Come on, book. He went live last night, and a while back I started on this page with markers, and I finished it up last night with some paint, with some watercolor paint. Hung out with him and colored and had a good time for a while. We do that every Thursday night. Bring whatever you have. Whatever you color, whatever you paint, whatever you bake, create, however creativeness you are, bring it with you Thursday night. We'll talk about different art stuff, different life in general. We'll listen to some music. We'll have a good time. That's Thursday nights on the Artistic Biker channel. And I love my Thursday night. I look forward to it every week. Oh, I forgot to date that. How dare I? That was last night. So I've got an older coloring book here called One Creation, and a lot of the subject matter that he picks is in this book because he does a lot of nature stuff. Like he did sharks. We did frogs one night. Last night was bears and butterflies. We did frogs. We've done snakes. We've done jellyfish. We did turtles. The butterfly, I did that one last night. I didn't get this one finished, but there's a bird that we did. I did Lumpy the moose. That was our coffee experiment. That was our coffee practice. We did fishies one night. Oh, I forgot to date that one. We did dragonflies one night. Nope, that's not part of the series. There we go. Anyway, really fun to join him on Thursday nights. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, it looks like you could eat those strawberries. Thank you. That was the goal. I'm sorry you missed a lot. All right, guess what? We did have the train go through while I was gone. Oh. And we're trying to finish up the train. Up until now, we've picked a color. I'm going to pull that to the side for now. And whenever the train goes by, we've picked a color and we've started coloring on this coloring page. Boom, right here. This is from Kirby Roseanne's Imagimorphia. However, bum, we have all of our colors down, so we're going in and doing some shading with some black grape. We're going to put 10 minutes on the clock from Mr. Egbert here, 10 minutes on the clock, 10 minutes at a time. You too can color a Kirby page. That's all we've done this in. So I'm going to come over here and start on the left today. We put in some of it up here. Oops, wrong way. It really helps if you hold your pencil right. Now we're putting in shading. We've already colored the items. We've already made them pretty. We've already added a variety of colors. Now we're going to go in and shade it all up and make it look more dramatic. Basic shading. Basic shading. If an item touches another item, overlaps another item, is further away from the sun, it's going to have a shadow. Rose above. Now, how big or how strong you want to make your shadows, that's up to you. You know, you want to be more dramatic, go for it. If you don't want to be as dramatic, don't do it. But wherever items overlap another item, that's where a shadow should be. That's natural. Wherever they touch each other, wherever an item bends or folds. And I'm using black grape to do the general example so it drives that point home, so you can actually see it happening. Black grape is an excellent all-over color to use for shadows. Other good colors include colors like indigo or a dark green or even a dark red at times. Black is a terrible color to make shadows with. We've gone into that in detail already. But in general, if you put down black, you're covering up every little bit behind it. You're making it look like a solid object rather than something that light passes through. A shadow is not a solid object. Light passes through. You want your underlying colors to still be there. You don't want to obliterate them totally. It makes for a more interesting page if you do it that way. Note, there are some styles in which black is the only way to go. Coloring is not generally it. Everyday coloring, it's better if you use a dark purple or a dark blue or even a dark green or a dark red. But it makes it much more interesting if you let those underlying colors show in the shadows. Again, this is one method of coloring. I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm saying if you choose to do it, this is how you should do it. It is true, though, every time an item in the real world overlaps another item, there's a shadow. Even on a cloudy day, items that touch each other will be darker where they touch each other than where they don't. But a young body lady named June danced like time didn't dare. With feathers and wine on the desert moon, she vanished like smoke in the air. Long road smile, crooked smile. Singing sweet to the radio dial. If I don't get there, it's alright. I got the stars and the dashboard light. But we've been talking about this. If you want more details on anything I say, we've been talking about this the last couple weeks. And this is just to reinforce what we've been talking about over the last couple weeks here. To put it into practice, to show you what it looks like. That's what we're doing today. That's the point we're at on the picture here, is adding the shadows. It's good, it won't be long. I need to sharpen this up a little bit. Remember, where items touch each other, there's going to be a shadow. Doesn't have to be a big shadow, but there will be a shadow. 10 minutes at a time is how we've done this. And it's probably taken us, 2 or 3 months to do it? But, I only do it twice a week when I'm here live during my show. That's when I work on this. 10 minutes at a time, and I don't think that's bad. I don't know what we're going to do when the train goes by after we finish this picture. It was a lighthearted comment that I made one day that we took seriously. And here we are, finishing it. On a Finish It Friday. Nonetheless. That's irony for you. And how many shadows you put in is up to you. The shadows make everything else pop. If you want to brighten your lights, you put a dark next to it. Making tea from dandelion roots. Painting my thoughts in indigo blue. Wave to the moon, she waves back too. Strum a melody on a breeze. Shared my bread with honey bees. Wrote a prayer on a sycamore leaf. Let it go like my green. Ooh, patchouli and rainbows. We don't need roads where the heart goes. Peace signs drawn in the air. Love's not lost, it's everywhere. Trading my watch for a dream. Time don't mean what it used to mean. We laugh under paradise sky, singing truth that never dies. It's a train go. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, patchouli and rainbow. We don't need roads where the heart goes. Yes, there are a lot of objects touching other objects in this picture. I could probably detail this and put in these shadows for days. We're not going to do that. Let's plant some joy in the cracks of the street. Yeah. Hug the world with sun-washed feet. Light candles, let it burn. For every soul still waiting their turn. Ooh, patchouli and rainbows. We don't need roads where the heart goes. Peace signs drawn in the air. Love's not lost, it's everywhere. That is why I say I can spend days detailing. And on a Kirby page, you can understand why. There's a lot of items on a Kirby page. And that's another reason why there's a wow factor when somebody does actually do all the detailing on a Kirby page and you sit there and go, oh wow. It's because they've invested the hours into it. And they've done all these little tiny things to it. That's where the oh wow factor comes in. It's not that they've done anything special, it's just that they've spent time doing the detailing. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. See, I mean, this little guy right here has a shadow. How big of a shadow does he have? I don't know, maybe about that big. This little guy has a shadow. A lot of people get tired at this point and don't go any further on their pages, and that's fine. If you don't enjoy adding the little details, don't do it. But I find the little details is what makes the big difference. Under here is going to be darker. Back underneath here is going to be darker. I know my 10 minutes is up. That's the problem. I get involved in the detailing. Color outside the lines, oh you bet. I don't think a good coloring page is a good coloring page unless you do that sometimes. It's adding your own personal touch to it. And here it is okay and encouraged to color outside the lines. All right, 10 minutes at a time, 10 minutes a day. You too can color a curvy page. We've done it live. We've done it in front of your own eyes using random colors from the audience. You can do this. Don't let a curvy page intimidate you any longer. All right? Here is our train so far. Choo 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 choo. On the shelf, gonna celebrate myself. Little things feel big and grand. Got the whole world in my hand. Oops. Eyes blue. Got a joyful feeling shining through. Clap your hands and tap your feet. Like a sugar rush, so sweet. We did not work on this side today, but we did add some shadows in the other day. Begin again. You can tell where I've added them and where I haven't. There we go. 10 minutes a day, that's all it takes. You can do this. Thank you, thank you. I worked awfully hard on figuring that out. That's putting me to the test, by the way. For you guys to call out the random colors, that's my challenge. And you know, I did that just to prove that anybody Anybody can color a Kirby page. And that it doesn't matter what colors you use, it can still turn out awesome. Too many people worry too much about what color is this going to be. And they spend so much time worried about what color is this going to be that they don't sit down and color. Pick up the pencils and go for it.
On the rainbow bridge where the good cats go. Blanket fort and jasmine tea. Love is purring endlessly. Tie-dye tail in a Johnny stem. Sunbeam dance on dandelion skin. Lavender dreams of sea lion fly.
All right. So we smoothed out the petals. Now we're going to do the same for the greenery, but we're going to bring out our blender pencil and blend those out a little bit. The leaves are not the spotlight on this page.
We don't chase time, we follow breeze. Nap beneath the cherry trees.
I'm just going to blend these out a little bit, smooth them out. We don't need to add more color to them. Although we're going to, but hey, right now we're just blending them out, smoothing it out a little bit. I don't think we're going to get to my mermaid picture today. And that's fine. It is Finish It Friday. Remember to finish up those works in progress. Get those done. If you got something that's been hanging around, today is a good day to do it.
She curls up safe in nature's arms. Every purr's a memory, and every cuddle sets us free.
All right, we'll just smooth those out a little bit. Gonna do the same with the leaves here. And I do recommend when you're working with a blender pencil to keep an eye on your tip. If I were to go in the red right now and then immediately come over to the green, I'm going to end up transferring some of that red to the green via the tip. So that's why you'll see me check my tip often, or only work from light to dark within the same color family. And sometimes I'm very careful about what I blend into what else. And that's why my pants have holes in them often, because I clean my tip of my blender pencil on my pants. And over time they wear out there at the knee. I'm terrible about it. Again, this is just smoothing out some of those pencil marks, not adding any more color like we did up here. That's what the blender pencil does. It smooths out without adding color.
Lover in the kitchen, singing on key. Feeling just right, like the world agrees. We don't need much, just rhythm and soul. A little fresh air and a record on the road. Life's so jammed, let it take hold. No rush in our veins, no war in our minds. Peace in the picking and the space between the lines. We don't need much, just rhythm and soul. A little fresh air and a record on the road. Life's so jammed, let it take home.
And this is where you can blend those whites that we left earlier and soften them. Like right here, this one's just a little bit too harsh. So I'm going to pull that green with my pencil into that white space. And soften that up a bit. And then it looks a little bit more like that. It's not as harsh. If you really want the tooth filled in, go back and forth. Push it into those little grooves. If you want a softer blend, pull it out. Go in one direction and pull the color out. You're literally physically moving it on the page at that point when you're pulling it out. That's why you want to make sure you have enough pigment down before you try to move or blend your colors together with a blender pencil. Oh my gosh, there's a train again. We just got started back on this. Alright, here we go. Maybe we will get the Kirby page finished up today. Alright, 10 minutes on the clock. 10 minutes is all it takes for you to color a Kirby page. Alright, 10 minutes on the clock. We are working with black grape. We are putting in the shadows now. 10 minutes on the clock. Getting some down on the ground here. Don't worry about the future. Don't go digging in the past. Let your heartbeat be the compass, boy, and let your troubles pass. It's a honeysuckle gypsy jam where the wild hearts all roll. Let the blues melt in the jazz. Let the night become your home. Spin the world between your fingers. Feel the moonlight on your head. Lose your name and keep the rhythm in that honeysuckle gypsy jam. Maybe a little bit something like that. This in here is probably going to be a little bit darker. Who knows what exists back here. Down here we're going to have something that looks like this. Remember how to dance. Where the wandering souls belong, where the blues drift into jazz. Let your heartbeat write the song. Spin the world between your fingers. Feel the morning on your hands. 'Cause the night still sings forever in that. I wonder if somebody was ever going to come through and count how many times I change the grip on my pencil every time we work. I want you to understand that. I change my pencil grip suited to what it is that I'm doing. You know, I'm down back further on the barrel. I'm not tightly gripped right now. I'm back here further. Putting in the soft colors down here in the shadows. Because we're landing on the ground here, roughly. It doesn't have to be exact. Where an item folds up onto itself, there's going to be a shadow.
She danced with the wind before she had a name. Said rules were just fences, dressed up in chains. Braided her hair with dandelion gold, and sang for the sky like it never got old. I am my mother's freestyle soul.
And then just soften it as it goes out.
Where the river rolls. Don't she now leaves and leaves, wild and calm as the tallest tree.
If you like dramatic shadows, this is a good place to be totally dramatic over here. Make them really, really dark if you want. I'm not a dramatic person. I don't like my shadows taking the spotlight.
Is a heartbeat, a whisper, a barefoot star.
I like mine more subtle.
Painted up with every scar she wore. Made a hole out of life through the old screen door. I am my mother's freestyle soul. Walking barefoot where the river rolls. Don't she now lives in me, wild and calm as the tallest tree. She say, child, don't wait for the beat to drop. You were born to sing where the music don't stop. I am my mother's freestyle song. Walking barefoot where the river rolls. Don't she now lives in me, wild and calm as the tallest tree. I am
Oh God, I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
Don't you worry about me. I've been running on this
Some days my neighbor is not too considerate. There it is. I apologize about the noise, everybody. No. It is my neighbor being inconsiderate. And I'm about to lose it. So we're breathing. He's also got somebody over there talking loudly. I thought it was the cops. Okay? Which wouldn't have surprised me. Now, where were we? I know our clock ran out.
Still as wild as I can be. Ain't no promising tomorrow, ain't no guarantee, but I sing until the highway steals the very last of me.
I have never known anybody so inconsiderate in my entire freaking life, okay? I asked that he be quiet for 8 hours a week. That's it. 8 hours is not asking too much. Maybe we need a coloring page that says inconsiderate curse words whenever this happens. Oh God. I got no good words right now. I'm sorry. Aaron Calico, awesome. Hello, Lord Alcatraz. Yes, there is. I have my window or my door open. My door is open. I sit right next to my door. The flies are gonna come in. I am not in a secured location. I am outdoors, so to speak. I live in an RV. Flies are a fact of life. I've got the fly strips up. Oh my god, just shut up, dude. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. If he's talking that loud that I can hear him, that's too much. It bothers me. They will either find their way out or they will find the fly strip, one or the other. I think now that summer is here, we're gonna start packing up and going on location and coloring on location somewhere more peaceful than what I've got. I'm sick of it. I only ask for 8 hours a week. I'm not asking for too much. I have yelled, I have screamed, I have cried, I have begged, I have pleaded. It gets me nowhere. So we may be having shorter sessions off location. Because I can't have this. It is distracting beyond belief. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I love you. I'm gonna do that just for some sanity. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. was 10 feet. He was standing like 10 feet away, talking in his normal voice with somebody else. Oh, really? I didn't know you could hear. It's the same excuse you give every time. I said, I got an hour left. Could you please shut off the air compressor and quiet it down? I can't handle it. It's every Friday. Every Friday I do a show. Yeah, you know who it is, Mandy. Not like I've changed my dates or times. Tuesdays and Fridays. I've had this schedule for over a year now. That's too long to have to remind a grown adult to keep it down during those hours. It is quite inconsiderate.
Sun on the water, paddle dip slow. Little red tide drifting with the cattails grow. Ripples stretch out like a lazy grin. Oh, wide lake just pulling me in.
Look, everybody, Malcolm says hello. Malcolm knew I was stressed. Looky here.
Grand Lola comes in my day pack lap. No rush clock, no place to be. Just dragonflies and breeze.
I love you, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
Drift, let it sway. No hard edges.
He likes to be held like a big baby on my shoulder.
If the world spins back somewhere, it ain't spinning here.
A good boy.
Take your time.
Oh, he's purring.
Side the line. Let the water set the mood.
Oh, he purring.
Let your easy body move. Pedal slow. Feel that flow.
Extra scritches for Malcolm.
Flow. Hey, kitty.
He could hear I was stressed.
That's how I understand.
Exactly. He could hear I was stressed out. Cats know.
Back at home on the woven road, two soft kittens in a sleepy pile. One bed at my crayon box, one curl tight in the wool sock knot. Paper spread on the hardwood floor, sun spills gold through the oak.
Thank you, buddy.
Purple trees and an orange sea, don't gotta look like reality.
Well, good boy.
Let the colors take a ride. If the sky was to be green, that's cool with me.
All right. Tomorrow,
Take your time, cut around, side the line. Let the water
tomorrow would have been Ripley's
let your easy body move.
15th birthday.
Pedal slow, feel that flow. Let the whole wide moment go. Hey, that kitty, stay
I miss that dog something fierce, but you know what? Malcolm's starting to make up for it. He's starting to help heal that hurt.
Tiny paws on a sketchbook page.
Y'all have watched me with Malcolm since day one, since I found him.
Drying off sun-kissed skin. Baseline humming for me within. You don't need a grand parade.
Since I found him in the pouring rain.
Hand-drawn day, a soft place to land your mind and leave the sharp stuff behind. Paddle
Here's my big baby.
time, color out, side the line. Let the water set the mood. Let your easy body move. Ooh, paddle slow, feel that flow. Let the
I know our 10 minutes is up. We need to get back to the sunflower picture. Maybe just a few final touch-ups, and that's really about it. Hi, Jay. Thanks for being here, buddy. All right, let's get back to the strawberry picture. Ugh. Ah! I'm sorry, Mr. Egbert. Mr. Egbert took a nosedive. I got Malcolm in the other arm. Sorry, guys. All right, we were finishing up on the sleeve. The things that happen when I go live, I tell you. Yeah, I was fully, when I went out there the first time, thank you. Yeah, he was the bestest boy ever. When I was late earlier, and then when I first left again, I fully expected to see the cops out there, okay? That's a he did a dumb move today, and that's who I thought those voices were originally. So yeah, a little bit of PTSD kicked in there. And Malcolm came right to the rescue. And somehow he innately knows. All right. Hi, buddy. Don't stay inside the lines. Love scribbles its own design. Let cat paw prints and coloring. I will probably never have another dog again unless the dog walks into my life. All right. We haven't added any shadows yet. This is a flat effect sunflower. It looks beautiful. I love it. It doesn't have shadows on it per se. It has different shades of color. I love the way it looks. There is nothing wrong with the way it looks. It is very pretty. It is very lifelike. Now we're going to bring in the drama. Maybe coloring ain't that neat. Maybe magic for small feet. Running circles through careful plans. Leaving snares across. All right, now we're going to add in some shadows. And we're going to do that with the black grape. On my face, every smudge a brand new state, paper dust and a little mess. That's my kind of tenderness. Life don't stay inside the lines, and that's just fine. That's just fine. Muddy cat paw prints and coloring. Yeah, muddy cat paw prints and coloring. Yeah, muddy cat paw prints and coloring. The leaves themselves are not, or the petals themselves here are not flat objects. my soul, barefoot dancing with a river flow. Strangers turning into friends, every good vibe is bent in them. Every sunrise feels brand new, every highway pulls me through. I'm a gypsy soul, rolling like a tambourine. You can see the difference now. Now they actually feel like real petals. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you. That's exactly it, too. And it doesn't need to be a lot, and it doesn't need to be dark and dramatic to make an impact. That's what I want everybody to take away from this today. You don't have to go all the way to black to invoke drama on your page and make things interesting. That is why I say black grape is a wonderful color to do this with. In the color line, you're looking for the dark gray violet, Nikki. That's the equivalent in the color line. Does it help you understand more now, those of you who are newer, the difference now between shading and shadows? We shaded the items and now we're adding shadows. Shadows come from the light source. Shading comes from the item itself. That is probably the hardest concept to understand as a beginner, is that shadows and shading are different.
Welcome to the kettle singing on the stove. Bare feet on the wooden floor, feel the morning glow. Neighbor plays a record from a cracked old sleeve. Take it easy, brother, you got room to breathe. Sun comes through the curtains in a golden light. Dust in the air keeps steady time. I don't need a fortune, I don't need a throne. Got a patch of earth and a heart of my own. Take a little weight off your shoulder, lay it down by the riverside. Every small mercy makes you bolder. Open up.
Now you can see there's a leaf there and then a leaf behind it. Make your day steady and slow. Life is a blessing, can't you see? It's in you and it's in me. Forgive, release, find your rest in a little peace. Pour it like water on thirsty ground. Love your neighbor, let grudges go. Live your days steady and slow. It's in you and it's in me. Please find your rest in a little peace. A little peace. How tough you are. Well, 'cause I'm all clean again. Not a gentle nudge. And so life is a blessing. Can't you see? It's in you and it's in me. And how many shadows you want to add and where, that's really a personal decision. Sherry says it's the little touches that bring everything together. The black grape or the dark gray violet is the perfect touch. It absolutely is. It goes with every color. There's not a color in the palette that black grape doesn't go with. That's why I highly recommend it. Or dark gray violet in the colors. It blends so beautifully. And if you're doing a very detailed picture, you can warm it up or cool it down real easily. You can add a little bit of red. You can add a little bit of blue. You can change it up.
There's the interstate exit at 3:15.
And I'm not somebody who likes a lot of dramatic shadows. I don't. I like the subtle.
AM radio buzzing.
You go with your style.
Paper cup trembling in the console.
We're gonna talk style a little bit more here in a minute.
Didn't know what I was looking for.
Yep, we got time.
I needed quiet more than pride. Clock on dash quit man. Slid behind. Wide blue straight.
We ain't done yet. We're gonna talk about personal touches next. Remember, the petals have folds here at the base of them. And they make their own shadows onto themselves. When an item is folded upon itself, it will make a shadow. A crease in a piece of paper, a fold in a blanket. All those things make their own shadows. Drink up coffee on a campfire, great ass on my jeans, didn't check the date. Talk to all the stone and sing. It's not only darker, but it also has its own shadow. Never hurrying because it was no billboard glare behind me, no deadline on the line, just a patient turn the seas in the tall and patient pine wind in the pine. Singing soft and true. Can you walk, throw it back like they always do? Sit down the way I I'm gonna sharpen my pencil.
Now I can breathe. in a crowded bar where the ceiling shook it too.
All items have shadows.
The louder all that living got, smaller this heart became. Till I parked beside a riverbank and let the silence say my name. Wind in the pine, steady and kind, took the restless edge off this worried mind. No more proving, no more race, just a stretch of time. Boots in the gravel, breath in my lungs, under tall straight pine. Oh, wind in the pine.
These ones up here are in the song.
Wind in the pine, carry me easy, carry me home.
How much of a shadow does it have? Depends on the sunlight. Come back in with a little bit of that yellow, that lemon yellow. Brighten it up a little bit. My sunflower is now lightly shaded. It now looks three-dimensional, I hope. It looks alive. It's very pretty. At least I think so. Now we're going to talk about personal style. Now we're going to add my touches to it. Every artist in the universe have things that they do to their pieces that they consider their signature look or what it is that they enjoy doing. This is gorgeous the way it is. Nobody's going to argue that it's not gorgeous. We're all going to look at that and say, oh, what a pretty sunflower, right? Now we're going to make it ivies, all right? Are you ready? The only thing we own is... I have showed you how to do a technically correct one. Now we're going to mess it up. All right. In my world, we come in with some brighter yellow. This is adding personal touches. We're going to bring some brighter yellow in here. We're going to bring a little bit more right over here. Now we're going to do some of the things that I tell you not to do. Now we're going to press harder. Again, this is my personal touches and personal style. I've done about 5,000 of these. No, okay, maybe not 5,000. I probably would say probably close to 1,000 though. Drawn or painted in my lifetime. Hi, Malcolm. I got excited, didn't I? Everybody, it's required that you have a cat on your lap to do the ivy style. All right. Now we're obliterating the paper at this point. Ironic. I can't see though, buddy. Oh. All right.
Laughing at things most folks leave unsaid. She carries a coat and a book in her hand. Stops to help anyone needing a hand. Sits by the water and hums something low. Watching the steady current flow. When the talk gets loud and the tempers flare, she just breathes deep of the open air. Oh, heavy, out in the open air. Tough as yours, but genuine care. She bends with the wind when the weather turns hard. Still finds the blue in the roughest yard. Oh, heavy, wide open wide, got room for everyone by her side. Some said she ought to pick one straight line, trade all her questions for a 9-to-5 time. She smiled and handed them back their plans. And where the river met the sand, feeds little kittens crumbs from her sleeve, listens close when the tired hearts grieve. When the rain comes down and the road runs
Violet. Violet has arrived.
like a rooted bird.
Violet now coming to play at the party.
She gets back up without a sound.
Oh, ivy, out in the open air. Up as you, but chilling tail.
She bends with the wind when the weather turns hot. Still finds the blue in the roughest yard.
Oh, ivy, heart open wide.
Got
Room for everyone by her side.
no need for silver, no need for gold. She gathers stories away from home. Every stray dog and wandering soul finds a little peace in her steady hold.
Oh, ivy, out in the open air. Up as the open chilling tail.
She
Now it's an ivy page. You want to see what I could do, Jay? There you go. Finito. Thank you all so much. Now it's an ivy page. Don't be afraid to add those personal touches to your coloring book pages. By hand. That was fun. Thank you, Jay. I needed that today. Never be afraid to put your own touches on something. Ever, ever, ever. Make it your own. That's why I love going live. That's why I love doing this for everybody. Yeah, see, no pressure. That was a lot of fun. And that's really at the heart of why I do this. I love going from, oh, okay, that's pretty, to, oh, wow, that's ivy. You can literally feel right here the sun coming through. Buh. Oh, I love it.
Maybe she'll head west tomorrow. Maybe she'll stay right here.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
Either way, it's growing. Anywhere she wanders me.
She's been alone back to the tall grass, growing every turn. Right hand.
Laying down the road through the open fields. Right.
My sunflower here is not flat. My sunflowers here are flat. My sunflowers there are not flat. Looks like we could just walk out to the garden and pick it, you know?
She's living life and easy. The wide world in view. Just a brush to roll on the morning. And the freedom she can own.
Thank you, Jay. I think so. You can do this, guys. You can. If you want that level of detail, you can put it in there. and I just showed you how. You sat here and watched me do it. I have faith that you can do it too. Practice. You know, that's how you get here. That's how you get to this point. Is you do 5,000 of them. I exaggerate, but yeah. Knowing how your pencils lay down, knowing what strokes to use, everything that we've talked about in the last 6 weeks, we put it all together on this today. You know, coloring 101. We just went from the beginning almost all the way through to the end. You guys can do this. I have faith in you. You can make your pages the way you want them to be. This takes a little time. That's it. A little time and a few skills. Oh, of course I had a hiccup. Hiccup in my back. I love the way it turned out. What a great day.
Bank rocks where the county fair stood. Tells me stories about a flatbed stage where folks stomp boots on a summer day. Mailbox roads and a rusted gate. Cattle look up as we roll on past. She says,
now if you want to go further into this and put in a background and do all that, you can do that. For me, I'm done here. That's all I want to do to the page. Now y'all see why I find backgrounds boring. I'm done with it. I'm ready to move on. It looks pretty enough. Let's go. Thank you, Nikki. Sherry finished the mushroom. All right. But not the grass at the bottom. That's okay. We're just kind of enjoying the view at the moment now. But how dramatic you want to make your shadows, that's up to you. How many personal touches you want to add, that's up to you. I would love to see a picture, Sherry. Nikki's got to jump off and make a customer call. I love you too. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll talk to you later and tell you what happened. I'll text you later. All right, Sherry, no problem. We've got a little bit of time. We finished up a little bit early today. I'm not going to start anything else today. Well, hi, baby. Hi, Lita. Oh, you're going to run away? Okay. All right, let me look.
Colored pencils scattered on a flannel sheet. Little sparks drifting at our feet.
Oh, isn't this darling? Here's how Sherry's progressed on her mushroom today. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That is darling. I love it. I love that little bit of bright blue on that window right there. I love it. That is so cute. That's from the Mystical Lands of Uchana. We color on that on Tuesdays. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. I like that little bit of blue right there. Let me see here. That makes sense. For those of you who are still here,
stay right
Here's another preview from the book that's coming up. Egbert has Mr. Egbert's Extraordinary Examples. It's one of the pages that'll be included. You use gel pens on those? That's awesome. Mr. Egbert's Extraordinary Examples.
No need for words when the pencils move.
This is a good page for practicing how to color white objects. Ah, that's a whole nother subject, isn't it?
Summer nights by campfire glow, sketching out places we might never go, coloring skies in purple and gold, telling our stories.
How does one color a white object?
Every line feels like we don't age. If this ain't free,
That's a picture of, that's one of the pages that'll be in the book.
Color pencils in a worn out tin. We'll come back and color again. At the bottom of an old workbench drawer,
Let's see.
there's a place folks don't reach anymore. Where the land of neglected colored pencils stay.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't asked him.
Pile of almost
That's up to Jay if he'll let me do that or not. There's more to this than this page, by the way.
Number 200, jet black.
Let me show you.
Top of every sketch, critics call me unique.
This is just the one I selected for today.
Dragons with flair till I be dropped me once. I vanished somewhere. Oh, past rulers under glue.
Did I save them on here? No, I saved them on the other one. Hang on.
Missing its hue down to the bottom of a drawer. Nobody checks with colors folks got but never select. In the land of neglected colored pencils, we wait on slightly worn down by time and by fate. And I'm sitting there.
I mean, Jay did a whole series here.
Now I'm the pencil that turned to gray, living with colors they threw away. Used to be sharp, now I'm worn and slow. From midnight dawn to a softer tone, I used to define every line they traced. Now it's much like a ghost.
I wasn't going to tackle this one today because that's too complicated for me for 4 hours. But I think it would be fun to include one of these. If he'd let me. I don't know. I haven't asked him yet. I'm asking him now. I'm putting him on the spot. I can't put anything color in the book though. But what I could do is make these plain. Just leave them empty boxes there for people to fill in. That would work too. Oh, Jay says I'm more than welcome. Ah! Thank you, Jay. But I think this would be fun to include in there too. At the back of the book, there is some pages that are just coloring pages. But what I've done is, on the left-hand side here, I have put a color swatch page that matches the theme of the coloring book page over here. And I've done that about a half a dozen times or so far in the book. All right, we'll do that then. And I think since I did this one today, I think that would be perfect to include in the book. That way anybody who wants to see how I did it can just come right back here and do it. We can pair it with the swatch page. If that's okay with you, I'll show you the layout I'm thinking of before I finalize anything. I think that would be really helpful for people. Thank you, Sherry.
Some need a quiet, thoughtful gray. I may not dazzle, I may not shout, but I fill the spaces they leave out. So open that door, don't turn away. There's magic.
Well, it's settled then. Okay, then I'll tell you, I've included a picture of Joe's in the book as well. And y'all will get credit in the book.
Just one day. Still got 'em all.
Joe made this cute Norman the Gnome page. The up above and the below. And I love scenes like this. And this one's going to be in the book as well. Because I think it's awesome. So.
Didn't have a match, spark in my chest. Every doubt, every fear I put up to the test. Fell down hard, had to get back up.
I'm behind.
Hands in an empty cup. When the road stretched out and the air felt thin, I learned how to breathe, I learned to begin.
So thank you, Jay. Thank you, Joe, for being part of this book. It's going to be, I think it's going to be an awesome book. I hope so anyway. That's the goal anyway. One step at a time. You guys can do this, and you can do it beautifully. And you can add your own flair and your own touches to it. If you want to mix your media, go for it. If you want to come in now and put some white acrylic on there, go for it. Brighten up those highlights even more, go for it. It's your page. Do what you want. One step at a time. Yeah, Joe had to take off, but I don't think he's here anymore. He said he had to go and head to town, so. One step at a time. That's how you make a beautiful page. One step at a time. How do you make a book? One page at a time. Yep, Sherry does an awesome job with mixed media. And I love how she does it. I love Sherry's work. Sherry's work is completely different from mine, and I love it. We talk about the difference between Sherry's style and my style. I would love to see what Sherry does with this page, So I got to get it in her hands. Yeah, I haven't worked with my colors for a while. I might need to get those out again soon. I got on watercolors, and I've been enjoying my watercolors. I did not finish up my mermaid yet. I can show you where he's at, though. This is in Kirby's Mythomorphia. I have finished up the lady over here. I'm happy with her. Probably not going to do much else to that page. But my little merman over here, he's missing his fishies and everything else, so he still needs some work. Yeah, bitchy paws. But it's been fun. I have enjoyed it. But putting the book together kind of took over priority here the last couple weeks. So it may be June before I get it done. And that's just the way it goes. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day here. I appreciate everybody coming today. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new today. Don't be afraid. That's the point here. Don't be afraid to make it your own. You got this. I'm barely surviving the touch and the climb. I love you all so much. I hope everyone has a beautiful weekend. I will catch everybody on the flip side. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye, everybody. Yeah, I know June's only a couple days away. That's why I said it might become a June thing. Thank you again, Jay, so much for giving us this beautiful picture to color. Take care, everybody. Y'all are the reason I chose to stay. Ain't that right? I love you guys.